set pages and lines, set wrap up. All right, so now we're going to talk about the group by function. So let's do select, let's say average sal from EMP. This is the average salary in the entire employees table. Now let's say I want to see the average salary of the salesman. So it's going to be select average sal from EMP where job equals salesman. So the average salary of all the salesmen is this. Now, what if I want to see the average salary in the output of all the jobs? So salesman, clerk. So if I do select star from EMP, I want to see the average. In my output, I want somebody to show me the average salary of each department. I'm sorry, of each job. I want to see the average salary of the salesman, the clerks, and the analysts, and so forth. So you might be tempted to do this. Select job, comma, average sal from EMP. And it's going to say not a single group function. The problem here is you are trying to select an individual result after grouping everything with a group function. Average is grouping. You're grouping salaries together based on the job. Now we're going to start talking about group by. That's the function, group by. All right. So let's clear the screen. Select job, comma, average sal from EMP. And I'm going to hit enter just so you can see group by, and we're going to group everything by job. Now pay close attention what you see here. Earlier, before the group by clause, when we said select job, which is a single row, a single output, you're either going to be a manager, a president, a salesman, right? Select job, and then group function, average salary from EMP. When we did this syntax right here earlier, we got an error because it says it wasn't a group. We needed a group by function. We needed a group by clause because we're using a group function. It said we needed a group by clause because we were using a group function. So now we did group by, and we're grouping it by the individual column that we want to see displayed. So now we have clerks. It grouped what Oracle just did. It grouped all 4 clerks together. I believe there's 4 clerks. It grouped all the clerks together and took the average of their salaries and gave it to us on one line. It took it grouped all the salesmen together, took the average of all 4 or 5 of their salaries, and displayed it in one line. All right. Now let's look at department numbers. Let's say select department number from EMP. These are the department numbers, 14 rows selected. All right. If I want to see the exact department numbers, the distinct department numbers, we'll do distinct department number from EMP. We already went over distinct. So these are the distinct department numbers. What if I want to see the average salary of the department numbers? Well, we're going to do the same thing we did earlier, but with different column names. So select, let's do it incorrectly. Let's do it incorrectly first. Select department number, comma, average sal from EMP. Error. And I urge you to read these error codes on Google so you can get a better understanding of what's really going on. So it's pretty much saying you're using a group function. And we can't process this syntax because you're asking for individual results, individual rows, when we're grouping things together. It's not possible. So what we have to do is we have to group by department number. We're grouping the department number just like we did distinct. You remember when we just did distinct department number? Distinct groups all the department numbers together. We need to group it. So it's going to look like this. If you want to see the average salary within each department, it'll be select department number, comma, average sal from EMP, group by, and it is not case sensitive. I'm just making it capital so you can see. And we're going to group it by department number. You're going to group by whatever column you want grouped. So we want distinct values in department. Remember, we have 14 rows in this table, meaning we have 14 separate cases where department will be in the output, will be displayed. But we're grouping by department number. Now I want to show this sentence, and hopefully this sentence will hit home. If a select statement has a group function, you cannot select individual results as well, unless the individual column appears in the group by clause. If a select statement has a group function, for example, average has a group function, you cannot select individual results as well, meaning you cannot say select, you cannot do this. This is the error. You cannot select individual results as well. Department number is going to give you an individual result. Average is going to group salary together and divide it by whatever it divides it by. You cannot select individual results as well, unless. So unless means it is possible, but you have to do something to make it possible. Unless the individual column appears in the group by clause. Unless the individual column. So what is the individual column? Department number. This is why if we have this statement, which doesn't work, if we add group by and the individual column, which is department number, then it works. All right. This is just a basic group by clause. All right, let's clear screen. Select star from EMP. All right. Now, what if I want to see the minimum salary in each department? It's the same concept of what we've been doing. The minimum salary of each department. So it's going to be select department number, comma, MIN, minimum salary from EMP. If I hit enter, it's going to be an error message, but we're going to do group by the column, the individual column. So now 30, department number was grouped. We grouped department numbers together and we took the minimum salary each department. What if we want the maximum salary? The maximum salary within each department. MAX sal from EMP, group by, we're going to group by department number because again, department number is the individual column. So here, department 30, the minimum salary was $950, the maximum salary is $28.50. All right. Now, what if we wanted the sum of all the salaries, not by department number, but by job title? By job title. So select job, which is a individual column, individual result, job, comma, sum salary. So we're going to sum all the salaries from EMP. So far, SQL is going to give us an error message because it's going to sum all the salaries in a table. But what we're going to do is we're going to group it by the job. Group by job. And there we have it. The clerks make a total of $41.50. The managers make a total of $82.75. All the analysts make a total of $6,000. I want you to pay attention to group by, and let's read this sentence again. If a select statement has a group function, you cannot select individual results as well, unless the individual column appears in the group by clause. All right. So we did average salary and max salary and min salary per department. Let's see what the average salary is per job, not necessarily per department. So we'll clear the screen. Remember, group by, group by. Select, we will do, let's do select job, comma, let's do average salary. So job and average salary, not department number and average salary, job and average salary from EMP, group by job. If you ever want to know what am I supposed to group by, just look back into the select statement. What is this? Where are the group functions? Right here. So that does not belong in the group by clause. Where is a single column? This one. So now clerks make an average of $10.37, managers make an average of $27.50. All right. And remember, we can order this. We can round this. We can give a column alias. So let me hit the up arrow on the keyboard and let's order it. We'll say order by and the number 2 because I want to order by the second column in the select statement. Now 10, 37, 14, 28, 3, and 5. All right. What if I want to order it descending where the 5 is at the top? The largest number is at the top. Very simple. Hit the up arrow on the keyboard, order by 2, DESC, enter. Now 5,000 is at the top when it was at the bottom in the previous example. All right, we're talking about group by. Now we're going to continue talking about it, but this is the basic group by, the group by clause. This is basic examples of the group by clause. Okay, now what if we want to see how many people are in the employee table? That's going to be select count star from EMP. We know that much. And what if we want to do how many e-names? How many names do we have in our table? Select count e-name from EMP. 14. Same result. But now let's do a different group. Let's say we want to see how many people work in each department. Well, we can go like this. Select department number, comma, count, and we'll do count. We can do count e-name, count star. We'll just do count e-name from EMP. Now this is going to give us an error because count is grouping the e-names together and it's grouping everything together, but when you put department number, it's anticipating 14 rows of department numbers. You need to use a group by clause. Therefore, back to what we talked about with this sentence here, the individual column, which is department number, needs to be in a group by clause. So the question was how many people work in each department. So select department number, comma, count e-name from EMP, group by department number. Department 30 has 6 people, 20 has 5, and so forth. All right. This is the individual column. This is a group function column. The individual column needs to be in the group by clause. All right. And of course, we go order this. If I hit the up arrow, we can do order by 1, which is department number. And you can say, okay, department 10 has 3 people. Department 30 has 6. Or we can order it by the number of people. So if I hit the up arrow, I'll do order by 2, meaning the second column. 3, 5, 6. Okay. Now, what if we want to use 2 separate columns in the group by clause? That's what we're going to do right now. Clear screen. So before we do that, let's do what we did earlier. Select, we will do average salary. Let's say we'll do average salary of each department. Select department number, comma, average sal from EMP, group by department number. So, and let me round it. So I'll hit the up arrow. I will do round, comma, space, 0. So here's the average salary. I'm not worrying about alias right now. Here's the average salary of department 30. 1567. 20 is that. But what if I want to see the average salary of each job title in each department? So in other words, I want to put the word job here in the select statement. Well, let's try that. Select job, department number, and we'll round again. Actually, before we round, let's just do it the first time. Average sal from EMP, group by department number. Error. The error goes back to our sentence here. Individual columns need to be in the group by clause. Now we have a job column. We also need to put this job column in the group by clause. All right, so I'm going to hit the up arrow, select job, department number, average salary. This is the only group column. Both of these are individual. From EMP, group by department number, comma, job. And look what we get. Now I'm going to do a quick order by very quickly. Let me just do that right now. I'm going to hit the up arrow at the end of the syntax, order by, let me try 1. No, let me try 2. I'm going to order by department number. All right. So this is very useful information here. This is useful information. How so? Well, what if you were asked to create a report from a table that had 1,000,000 rows, for example, and you want to see the average salary of the clerks in each department? How much do clerks make in Department 10? Well, they make an average of $1,300. How much do clerks make in Department 20? $950. How much do clerks make in average 30 in Department 30? $950. How much do managers make in Department 10? $2,450, and so forth. You can break down the data by grouping them together. So we grouped the jobs and we grouped the department number. All right. So this is grouping more than one column in a select statement. Whatever column does not have a group function by it needs to be in the group by clause.